Your visions will become clear only when you can look into your own heart. Who looks outside, dreams. Who looks inside, awakes. I am not what happened to me, I am what I choose to become. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. The meeting of two personalities is like the contact of two chemical substances. If there is any reaction, both are transformed. Man needs difficulties, they are necessary for health. The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves. Loneliness does not come from having no people about one, but from being unable to communicate the things that seem important to oneself, or from holding certain views which others find inadmissible. Knowing your own darkness is the best method for dealing with the darknesses of other people. The shoe that fits one person pinches another. There is no recipe for living that suits all cases. The greatest tragedy of the family is the unlived lives of the parents. Your vision will become clear only when you can look into your own heart. Who looks outside, dreams. Who looks inside, awakes. A man who has not passed through the inferno of his passions has never overcome them. The most terrifying thing is to accept oneself completely. Who looks outside, dreams. Who looks inside, awakes. The pendulum of the mind alternates between sense and nonsense, not between right and wrong. The dream is the small hidden door in the deepest and most intimate sanctum of the soul, which opens to that primeval cosmic night that was so long before there was a conscious ego. The creation of something new is not accomplished by the intellect but by the play instinct acting from inner necessity. The creative mind plays with the objects it loves. Show me a sane man, and I will cure him for you. Man's task is to become conscious of the contents that press upward from the unconscious. The first half of life is devoted to forming a healthy ego, the second half is going inward and letting go of it. People will do anything, no matter how absurd, in order to avoid facing their own soul. The more a man's life is shaped by the collective norm, the greater is his individual immorality. As far as we can discern, the sole purpose of human existence is to kindle a light in the darkness of mere being. You are what you do, not what you say you'll do. Your theory is crazy, but it's not crazy enough to be true. We cannot change anything until we accept it. Condemnation does not liberate, it oppresses. The meeting of two personalities is like the contact of two chemical substances. If there is any reaction, both are transformed. Every form of addiction is bad, no matter whether the narcotic be alcohol or morphine or idealism. The most intense conflicts, if overcome, leave behind a sense of security and calm that is not easily disturbed. It is just these intense conflicts and their conflagration which are needed to produce valuable and lasting results. The healthy man does not torture others, generally it is the tortured who turn into torturers. I am not what happened to me, I am what I choose to become. The shoe that fits one person pinches another. There is no recipe for living that suits all cases. Man needs difficulties, they are necessary for health. Neurosis is always a substitute for legitimate suffering.